I'm warning you, this is our last communication session, and it will be short. Otherwise, they'll trace it. I got too deep into this. Drew too much attention. Their attention, you see? The hunt is on. They want to kill me or... worse. I don't know. You don't understand. This morning, I spotted their agent. He looked like a human. But it was a mantide. I'm certain of it. Your ignorance saddens me. Agents are mantides masquerading as alien residents. You can live under the same roof with them and never know who they are. Any, and I mean any human and alien can be an agent. You continue to overlook the obvious. Do what you want, but one day, you'll remember my words. I'm going to lay low, sever all contacts, disappear off the radar. It means you'll have to do without my help. I'm sure you'll manage. Your friend's adepts determine the place of the next attack without me. I see you have a lot of friends. Your friend Marcus. He should already be there. Hasn't he contacted you? Gods. All right, I have to go now. Be sure to read my next article about the mantides.
Another one of my MGs.
There's a fort nearby. We should send them a signal. The communication console is in the office next to the ship. Be on your guard. Mechanoids involved. Live fast. Survivor here. I'm in big trouble. I need your help. Be careful. There are new enemies here. Mechanoids are jamming the signal.
This civil thinks he can do my job. Preposterous. He didn't say anything about the tail cannon of this mechanoid. Perhaps he wants you to die. Actually, I'm sure he does.
I have people with me. Texted to my last one. Read it.
It's all fine. The signal is back. We're gonna take care of everything. You'll be taken to a safe place. Ah, finally! I would totally hug you right now, but that would be awkward. There isn't anybody left at the plant anymore. This is Valen. He's the senior technician. We've seen some scary stuff. Thinking about it makes me shudder. When I first got here, the place was already crawling with tin cans. Valen and some others locked themselves in the storage room. They survived. I found them and tried to get them out of here. But then we ran into some creatures. Creatures and their pylons. They looked exactly like those captured in Tiberius's footage. And the pylons, I've never seen anything like that before. The mechanoids brought them here. Some of them had, well, people inside of them. And the others were empty. Before they cornered us, I was able to free one of the workers from that thing. He wasn't seriously injured, but he is still unconscious. I'm sorry. I thought I'd message you from here, and then this thing happened. These people need help. Now that we have signal, I can arrange things. Then you can talk to the wounded if you like. It may clear things up. It's under control.
I never thought something like this would happen to me.
Well, a former senior technician now. No one would call me a coward, but what I saw there, it shouldn't happen to good people. To any people at all. I don't know how we managed to survive the chaos. Mechanoids. They were everywhere. I saw the hunters capture people and drag them to the docks. If it hadn't been for Marcus, we would have been captured too. Max doesn't recognize anyone, just mumbles something about signs. He must be hallucinating. Talk to Pharos. He's standing right there. He passed through half of the plant before he bumped into us. May he rest in peace.
What are we waiting for? Let's get out of here. What if the mechanoids come back?
I heard you wanted to know more about the attack. Yeah, I saw something. I hope I'll be able to forget it. Is there something particular you'd like to know? The alarm went off. Then a message to evacuate was announced. They said it wasn't a drill and that the mechanoids were approaching the dockyard. Everybody dropped what they were doing and rushed towards the gravigliders. But it was too late. It wasn't even 2 minutes, and the mechanoids swarmed the area. Scissors, oculates. I saw mechanics and hunters. There were a lot of hunters. Mechanics started to install those horrible stakes, and the hunters were capturing workers. It was chaotic. Most were taken to the ships. Some were less lucky. They were put on the stakes, although, who knows? That's not my first mechanoid attack. They attacked the factory where I used to work, and I remember a thing or two. I was just trying to get out of here alive. Yes, last time it had been the production they'd been after. And this time it was as though they were hunting people. No need. It's you I must thank.
I never thought something like this would happen to me.
And this morning,
Survivors will leave the docks as soon as you open the gates. Just in case you didn't know.
Thank you. I hope the mechanoid don't intercept them. Don't worry about me. There's an emergency exit in the cabin.
Sybil didn't mention that the entrance to the warehouse was guarded either. That's so like humans. They're so careless.
again.
By the way, the second troop is on the way.
My humblest respects. What do we need to do? I'll make the necessary arrangements. Local hospital is ready to treat the injured. There's enough space. I also arranged for experienced physicians from the capital to come here. They have worked with the victims of similar attacks before. These patients need special treatment. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Come in. I'm sending my technicians to the site, and you go to the research center. We need to talk. Well, what? What did they look like up close? Did anything unusual catch your eye? You are no kind of researcher. What about the invasive mechanisms? My adept said they were found at the plant as well. Invasive, well, pylons. Mechanoid pylons. Were you able to see them in action? Each of my suspicions have been confirmed. I ran computer simulations. These mechanisms are the link between the people of Aelion and what you'd call a creature. But the mechanisms at the plant are empty. They transferred everything over to their victims and are no longer of interest to me. You say there's someone wounded on the train that hasn't gone through the full transformation cycle? I need to get the data on his vitals. Now! But no one has ever seen a mechanoid in this area. 1 minute. Take my new scanner with you, as well as this unusual device. Now you can summon my projection in any place on Aelion, and I'll be able to assess the situation myself. Okay, go on, hurry.
More mechanoids have showed up. I'm afraid they're going to attack. Requesting backup. Please, don't let me die.
Killed them all? But why? These are standard models of mechanoids. I don't see anything unusual. Are they covering their tracks? What were they trying to hide?
Greetings. I think I'll participate in your discussion.
Matarkus? Why am I not surprised? You deserve to be given the title of the snoopiest person on Aelion. Asterius at least has an excuse. He's writing an encyclopedia, but you're just a nosy old man. Admit it.
Only if you will agree to admit that you are an arrogant brat, Flavius. I am where I'm needed, and now I am needed right here.
If I've offended you, I'm sorry. We're on the verge of a great discovery, and so, well, that means I'm all wound up. No, we can't waste time and search for the place where Marcus got resurrected. Listen, you should just scan every place.
Please don't try to rush it, Flavius. We need to be extremely careful.
Be careful. Matarkus. What can possibly happen, Matarkus?
be quite some time before the funeral crew arrives. Your scanner. I have a strange feeling that something is wrong with him. He has no life energy. He's dead. Of that, there is no doubt. But what is it that makes the thing move? Go on. Mechanisms are Flavius' strength. Waste no time. Get this data to him as soon as you possibly can. I have never seen anything quite like it. If someone malicious is capable of altering an immortal this much, it bodes ill for us. Ah, that's it. Our job here is done. This is it. Our job here is completed.
Oh no! My prototype.
So, that's how it happens, huh? Well, rebirth. Maybe for you it is. But today I died for the first time since becoming an immortal. Well, I'll tell you if you'd like to know. Oh, Eli! I was so in awe that I just completely forgot about them. Perhaps there were some survivors? May they find rest and peace where they are now. No mortal entrusted to me will ever get killed again. This I swear. See ya. Is that really how it happens?
To the research center, quickly.
No.
Metakas, you can't be serious. Gods are immortal, they don't die. Oh, it was such a nice and fresh prototype, too.
I'm sorry, Flavius. I clearly sense danger. I'm sorry about your prototype, but I'm afraid you might have many more on your hands in the near future.
I felt something as well. Pain and disappointment. But that was after you sprayed ether pollen on my prototype.
From the looks of it, it seems the mechanoids don't want us to get a hold of their technology.
Do you know? Do you have any understanding of the magnitude of what you have just witnessed? My friend, it is the birth of a new species. That's so wonderful! Scratch that. I must review the simulation from my computer.
Watch out now. Flavius is blinded by a new scientific mystery. I don't want to believe that he's going to do everything he can to solve it. But of course he will. Don't let him do anything too foolish, though. I must take some time to think about what I have seen. Farewell. Take care of yourself.
Listen, I've been thinking about death and all. I need to talk to someone about it. If you have a minute, I'll be in Darnik.